Hi everyone, and welcome back to Star Atlas. Today, your news source for everything that is Star Atlas related. Today I'm going to cover the Townhall number 17, which happened yesterday. There was a lot of things that were discussed. The Firmental, Orca, market restrictions, the SA DAO, the Raydium Skins, minigame. I'm also going to cover a bit of a market update, so let's dive into it. First off was the Firmental Sale that was happening this week. These were pieces of items that were being sold on the market. There were different items, and these items were offering some attributes in the metaverse: increased crew loyalty, social cohesion, increase overall good fortune in the metaverse. So the Primordial GLO was the one that offered the most attributes. It was selling at a price of 420, and there was a bit of a fight on the Discord where a lot of people misunderstood this phrase. So it said that the supply runs out or until the sale window until the supply runs out or until the sales window closes. So a lot of people interpreted this as soon as we hit September 26, everything that is remaining on the market will be burned. The management said no. Some of the items will be burned, but some of them will remain until the supply runs out. And there was a bit of a fight, and in the end, yesterday management announced that they want to favor the players. They don't want this to be a bad thing for them. So every item remaining Sunday will be burned. So this is your last chance to get a hold of some of these items. So the Primordial GLO, the one that offers the biggest attributes, there's 8,888 as supply, but there's still 7,500 remaining on the market. So that means that if today this sale ended, there will be 1,300 of these items, which makes it quite a rare item, and also one that has attributes which I think in the future might be looked upon. So it could be a wise thing to buy these. Obviously, this is not financial advice. This is only for your entertainment purpose. You can do what you want with this information. They also mentioned one thing about the digital fashion. People said, or someone asked if these items you could give it to multiple people in your crew, but it was more an item for your avatar. So in the game, you're going to have an avatar and you can equip it with these items. So it seems that if you buy 10 of those, it wouldn't matter. You just need one for your avatar and that's it. The second topic on the agenda was the partnership with Orca. Now, Orca is a bit like Uniswap. They offer pools. They have an exchange, which is quite easy to use. You can swap from one currency to another, and the fees are quite low. And one of the things they did is add a pool for the Polis USDC and the Atlas USDCs. Now, those already existed on Raydium. We had the Atlas USDC, Polis USDC, and they also had Atlas Ray and Polis Ray. But now these two pools, the Polis USDC and the Atlas USDC, they are also available on Orca with rates that are much higher. So for Raydium, we have 77 and 94. On Orca, we have 45 and 45, but this is only including the rewards in Orca. There's a feature called Double Dip, and if you check out the Double Dip feature, then you will see that it adds 170% on the Polis and 212% on the Atlas. So in total, you'll get over 200% in the Atlas USDC and the Polis USDC, making it quite interesting. Obviously, these returns will get lower as people put in more money. But Orca also had a festival that started 2 days ago where they doubled the amount of rewards they give in Orca. So it's quite interesting. And Orca they issued their token in August, I believe, and I think they're going to be one of the bigger ones on the Solana exchange. Their exchange is really easy to use compared to Raydium. And one cool thing about their offering is they have a lot of pools that are, I think, very useful. Like Here you can see some of those. But here, Solana USDC is one pool that's not available anywhere else. BTC Sol. So for instance, if you have some BTC and you have some Solana, if you were staking those or lending those separately, BTC, you can barely get 5-6%. Solana, you can barely get 5-7% as well. But now you can stake them together and they're both pretty stable. Obviously, Solana might have a bit more upside potential, but if you're willing to compensate that with the 71% return, that could be an interesting product. Ethereum, Solana, another one of the pairs that is, I'd say, more stable. They have a pool now, and none of the other Solana platforms offer these, so it's quite an interesting product. FTT Solana for people that have some an FTX account. Ethereum USDC. Some really great pairings here, and I think this is a really good product, so you can check it out. Another topic, and we've discussed this in my last video, was the Star Atlas restriction on some items. Oh, just before I go into this, the Raydium skins that were given if you staked into the Ray Polis and Ray Atlas, they have been distributed. They're now available. So there's a supply of 7,000, so there's quite a lot of them. They're trading for about $50 if you want to get them on the DEX. And back to the restriction. So they decided to restrict the access or the buying for the space station mining drill power plant. Now, I've told you this in the past. These were highly overrated. They were selling at $100, which was way too much if you made the calculation. They're probably worth closer to $10 or $15. So now they restricted the selling or buying of these assets. Like, you can't click on it anymore because people or newcomers were paying too much for it and they wanted to protect them in a way. Now you can still trade those on the DEX. I've made a video in the past regarding this, so if you want to trade the mining drill, for example, it is still selling for, if you wanted to sell it for $40, still okay, maybe 2-3 times the price it should be. So you can still look into that power plant, same thing, 39-ish. All of the assets you can't trade on these marketplace, you can trade them on the DEX, and I made a video about this in the past. Now there's other items that have been restricted as well, which was the faction pass and the pilot licenses, so that you can't see them anymore on the Star Atlas website. Obviously, like I said, they're still available on the... Well, this used to be the Serum Dex. If you go on the Serum Dex, it puts you on the Raydium website, which is a weird thing that started happening this week, but it's exactly the same interface. I explained this in the past. So you can, if you want to input the names, I put a list in one of my past videos, you can check this out. But going back to the faction pass, you can trade it on the Raydium DEX. It's trading for $15. You can also trade the captain license and the pilot license. They're trading these are quite expensive. They shouldn't be this high. And just remember that they will be given for free if you buy a ship. And they are common items. There's going to be a lot of those. So if you still want to dump your pilot license, now is the time to do it before these are airdropped for free in your wallets. Now the Star Atlas team yesterday, they also touched upon the Star Atlas DAO, which will be released by the end of October. Now the Star Atlas DAO will enable you to stake the Polis token. It will enable you to receive Polis. It will enable you to submit proposals and be more involved in the governance of the game in itself. So we can expect that in less than a month or around a month. Another topic they covered was the wormhole that, or the people that bought NFTs on OpenSea. The wormhole is now working, and rewards should be given to them. So they will get the allocation they would have received if they had them on Solana and would have been able to participate in one of the IDOs. And also the launch date for the minigame, it still hasn't been revealed. Obviously, they want to deliver the optimal experience for the players. They target October. I'm guessing it's closer towards end of October, so that's a date we can look at. But obviously, it's a moving goalpost. It's something they're targeting, but if there's some glitches, if there's some problems or anything, they're gonna postpone it. But let's hope that it comes down in right time. Other than that, on the market, Polis has been battered in the recent days. Now all the market has been tanking as well. There's been a lot of FUD for, well, China again, which is something that's been recurring over the past 5 years. And one thing I've noticed as well is the Polis token, there's been a lot of supply. Someone has been selling these Polis token. Now it used to be 400,000 Polis tokens. That's a lot of money. That's about 2 million in Polis. And there's still 170,000. You can see it here on the screen. Now until this big supply is exhausted, the price is not going to move up. And you can see here how flat this is. It used to be at this price here, and the price couldn't move up because there was 400,000 of those at this price, and now they moved it down. So this is really the price where we're fighting against, and until this is exhausted, the price of Polis is not going to go higher for the moment. But I'd expect that once the game is starting in October, there will be some upward pressure. People are going to want to stake their Polis. People are going to want to participate in the game. So that could create an upward pressure for Polis. There was also some mention about Atlas. So Atlas has also been trading lower. There hasn't been big supplies on the sell for that one, and that's a good thing. And also Michael said that soon we will be able to buy ships with Atlas. We don't have a date for that, but maybe that could be October as well. And if that's the case, then I expect there would be some demand on Atlas as well. So we'll see what the price does until then. And I guess that's it for the news this week. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to put them in the comments. And I hope you have a good weekend. I'll probably do a video tomorrow regarding the prices of items. Oh yeah, and just one thing, there was supposed to be a ship sale this week, but obviously I think the team is a bit overwhelmed with everything that is happening. They're trying to produce the game as fast as possible, and with the markets tanking like that, it's probably not a good idea for them to issue new ships. I mean, most of the ships that are trading on the market have already lost a lot of value. I mean, some of them are trading under the mint price, the price at which the Star Atlas team issued them, but some are still trading slightly above, but not that much. So a new round of new ships coming on the market might dampen that. Oh, and we've also seen most of the posters have gone down in value quite a lot. This could be an opportunity to buy some, or I mean, I don't know if they'll have big value in the future. The team has said that the rewards will be might be based on the posters, but they're more going to be tilted on the badges. But that I think we still need to wait to have more clarification on the team for this. So let's say the Visas Opad was issued at 1,500. I think it went as high as 3,000, probably before that. And now it's trading closer to 1,900. So, I mean, it's a fair price, I guess. The Ogrica Tripid issued at $9,000. It's trading very close to that. I saw some ships you can see here selling at 7,500. I mean, these are pretty good deals. If you can put in a bid and get one at 7,000, 8,000, these are pretty good prices for this ship. Anyway, I'll update you guys maybe tomorrow. And I hope you guys have a good day and all the best.